Hey, it's CrabbyJohn and welcome back to another video. What if I told you that Roblox had banned entire states from playing on their platform? Sounds hard to believe, huh? Listen, I didn't believe it at first either, but sure enough, this is something that has happened. Okay, I'm not talking about banning people who live in those states. No. I'm talking about the states themselves, the actual usernames. I'm not even sure what really got me started on this rabbit hole, but I did notice as I did my first search that there was at least one state, South Dakota, which was not banned. Okay, so this really piqued my interest, so without further ado, here we go. Okay, so when I was doing that first search, I would start with like some big states. Florida, banned. California, banned. Surprisingly, Texas and New York are not banned. In fact, New York is 16 years old, but logged in just 7 months ago. Wow, suspicious, right? In fact, new_York is also not banned. Okay, so it really became easier just to go down the list in alphabetical order to really make sure I didn't forget anybody. That way, I don't have people in the comments saying, you forgot about my state or what about this state? Okay, so I know my ABCs a little bit and I did go on the internet, I did a search and I was actually able to find all 50 state names. I know there's 50 of them. Who would have guessed? Okay, so go ahead and buckle up because we're going on a road trip. First up, Alabama, you are banned. Alaska, you're banned. Arizona, you're gone. Okay, so I started making my way down this list and I was wondering if I had already found them all as I went through. But then I got in my 20s and I found one, Massachusetts. Okay, good job, Massachusetts. You're not banned. Okay, in fact, 32 of the 50 United States are banned on Roblox. So let's take a look at some of the ones that aren't. Okay, I gotta go ahead and I need to mention that I did search for usernames which had an underscore where the space would be. So I didn't just look for New Jersey altogether, but I also looked for new_Jersey. Okay, so New Jersey altogether is banned, but new_Jersey is not. Okay, so some other states which in some way are not banned, we have new_Hampshire, we've got new_Mexico, which is interesting because New Mexico actually changed their name to Seychelles for some reason. I mean, you were New Mexico. Why would you change your name? Okay, North Carolina and North_Carolina are both not banned. North Dakota and North_Dakota not banned, which, I mean, I guess it makes sense considering they weren't technically a state until 2012, or maybe that was just something I watched in one of those like half-off videos on YouTube. Pennsylvania was not banned, which, I mean, it wasn't even made until 12 years ago, probably because nobody could spell it correctly on this platform. Rhode Island and Rhode_Island, not banned. South_Carolina, the aforementioned South Dakota and South_Dakota. Tennessee, Texas, wow, surprise. Utah, Washington, which is in all caps for some reason. West Virginia and West_Virginia. Wisconsin and Wyoming. At this point, it's probably time that I go ahead and ask you to consider giving this video a like or even subscribing to the channel. If you stuck with me this long, you either really like this content or your mom is using it as some sort of twisted punishment. Of course, I wasn't quite ready to give up, so I started thinking about other places. So before we get started with these territories, let's go ahead and take a look at the United States as a whole. The United States is not banned, nor is the United_States, but America is banned, and so is the United States of America. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Guam is not banned. Neither is Puerto Rico or Puerto_Rico. Surprisingly, neither is Uncle Rico, but yeah, back on topic. Okay, American Samoa and American_Samoa are not banned. Neither was Micronesia, probably because it's so small we couldn't find that username. The Republic of Palau, Republic_of Palau, was claimed just 4 months ago, and actually this person logged in 2 days ago, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, unfortunately, Republic of underscore Palau is inappropriate for Roblox, so you can't even register that name. Okay, the U.S. Virgin Islands in any form, and either the British Virgin Islands are all banned. It looks like at some point these accounts actually did exist, but you can't even register something with those names anymore, kind of for obvious reasons. Okay, so by this point you're probably wondering about the Northern Mariana Islands. Unfortunately, that username is just too long. Hey, so what about disputed territories? Okay, gotta be something going on here, right? Well, the Cyrillanilla, I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, bank in both forms is not banned. Okay, nor was the Bajo Nuevo Bank in all forms, which was a major plus for something that is disputed, I guess. Okay, so at this point I went ahead and I turned my attention to those uninhabited islands. Okay, so Baker Island, not banned in either form. Okay, nor was Kingman Reef, the Johnston Atoll, Midway Island, Navassa Island, the Palmyra Atoll, or Wake Island. Okay, those of you that know your uninhabited territories and your ABCs probably realize I skipped a couple. Well, Jarvis Island in any form is inappropriate on Roblox, which is kind of weird considering somehow I guess the username Jarvis is Landry Boss was created, and this isn't banned, but you know, you can probably figure out why Jarvis Island's banned. If you look at the very end of Jarvis and the beginning of Island, you got it. Okay, so that brings us back to Howland Island, which there was really no reason to save this for the last one other than it was the place where Amelia Earhart was looking for, and unfortunately she didn't make it. So good thing to know, this is actually not banned on Roblox, so somebody has this account. Okay, so we are reaching the end of the video here, and you're probably wondering there's something I missed, and you know, you're right. I'm sure there's something I missed, and one thing I know I missed was Washington DC. Washington DC with and without the underscore are not banned. Neither is District of Columbia and District of underscore Columbia. Those are not banned. However, I did notice that District underscore of Columbia was not taken, so I went ahead and I snatched that one up. I did the heavy lifting for all of us, and you know, somebody's got to do it. I'm not really sure what I'll do with this account. I'm not the biggest fan of the spacing. It looks a little bit clunky to me, but for now, yeah, go ahead and visit it sometime. It's on Roblox. So in conclusion, you know, I did so many username lookups and wrote so many links that I ended up with like a 10-page Google document. If somebody was to look at this, they would think, wow, this guy really did his work, or he's a little bit crazy. Well, it's probably somewhere in the middle. Go ahead and drop a comment. Tell me what state you visited. And with that being said, I'm CrabbyJohn, and I'm out.